Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I guess I'm going to entitle this video, Stop the Self-Entitlement Nonsense. And what I mean by that is, there's some people that just think that the world is centered around them and you're part of that world is centered around them or cater to them. I'm here out the kindness of my heart to help musicians play songs they want to play. And let me stress this. I'm not here to teach you how to play your guitar. Now, I do have DVD lessons or downloads that I can teach you how to play the rhythm guitar, but every single cover that I do is geared towards giving musicians, whether it's guitar players, bass players, or keyboard players, the chords to play the songs they want to play. They already know how to play these chords, they just don't know what chords are in these songs. You know, sometimes I guess I have to really explain this. And I don't have a problem with explaining it because you don't know what you don't know, and there's some people that don't know this. Turn this down, this mic real hot. So, you know, from time to time I have to do videos like this to kind of set the record straight, because I'm going to read this this comment. And this comment is what spawned this video. And every now and then I have to post videos like this because there's some people that don't get it. They don't understand. And I understand that. You know, sometimes you don't comprehend things the way that they're supposed to be comprehended, or you misinterpret it. You know, so sometimes I have to, I guess, go on record to kind of set the record straight. Because, you know, some of these comments are just kind of, they out there. And it's like, okay, I got to reel you back in, dude, because you're in a whole nother world. You know, and it starts like this. I got a comment from a person. Now I'm actually going to remove this comment and block him in a minute. You know, I did respond back to him because sometimes you have to be told things, you know, because if you're doing something that ain't right and nobody says nothing, you think it's okay. Until somebody pull you to the side and say, hey, dude, this ain't right. This ain't okay. So you need to stop this, you know. And I think most of us, especially when you're younger, you have to be pulled to the side, because on a few occasions I can recall my mother and my father pulling me to the side and said, look, dude, I got to talk to you. You know, I'm like, okay, thanks, because I didn't know, you know. And I thank them for that. And before I read this comment, I just want to mention this because this ties in. The older you get, the less tolerance you have for nonsense. You just, I mean, at least for me personally. You know, when I was a young dude, you know, I won't say took a lot of stuff, but I dealt with a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have had to. But as I get older, I'm like, I ain't got time for that. I'm not even going to disperse any energy on this because it ain't worth it. Because I'm going to share this story, and I've shared it before. And it's unfortunate it's like this. I had a real good friend. We were friends almost 10 years. I looked at him as my uncle, you know, older guy, looked out for him. He doesn't have a car. Took him to all his medical appointments. Never offered me gas. And I'm like, it's no big deal. I got this. Literally furnished a big portion of him and his sister, because he lived with his sister's apartment. You know, everything just about in the living room I paid for. Gave them both two big screen TVs. You name it, I've done it for them. You know, because when I look out for you and you my friend, I look out for you. You know, trust me, I look out for you. And one day I took him and his sister dinner. You know, I had bought me and my wife dinner. I said, well, you know, I buy dinner for 4, swing over there and drop it off their food, and then I come back and I eat. So I dropped off his food, him and his sister. And I just barely got into the door, you know, and it was like 10 minutes after that, because they don't live that far. As soon as I got in the door, my phone rang. I was like, I'm about to eat, man. So I talked to you after I eat. So he left a message. When I finished eating, I retrieved the message, and basically he said this to me: that food tasted terrible. Rah, 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 rah. And I called him. I said, you know what? I'm going to make a promise to you today. You never have to complain about anything I'm going to do for you for the future, because I'm not doing nothing for you. Now, the issue was not that he didn't like the food. You know, those things happen. The issue was he had the gall to call me and complain about some free shit. Instead of, you know, well, I didn't like it. The gesture was a kind gesture. I'm going to leave it alone. Instead, he felt that he had the right to complain. I'm like, okay, well, the next time you complain, it's going to be some stuff that you pay for, you know? And I just kind of ended that relationship, because I'm like, there's some people that don't appreciate what you do for them. And sometimes they do stuff that when they think back on, it's like, that was some stupid shit that I just did, because that just kind of killed off any future help, you know? So I thought I'd just include that, because, you know, I try to appreciate everything that people do for me, whether it's real big or real small. I acknowledge that. When they do something for me, I quickly acknowledge it. I thank them. I just don't blow it off, or what they supposed to have. I got so used to getting stuff for free that it's not a big deal anymore. And it's like, well, it's not a big deal, but it's still a deal. And still respond accordingly. But I just thought I would share that story. So like I said, the older I get, the less tolerance I have for nonsense. I'm like, hey, if you could do it better, knock yourself out. So I did a cover of Hall & Oates. And again, I stress this. Guitar chords. That's all I'm giving you. I'm not teaching you how to play the chord, because if you see the chords across the screen, and just say, for example, F major 7, you don't know how to play it, go get lessons. Go get lessons, because I'm not giving finger placements here, because this is not a beginner's video. This is a musician's video where we share chords. I share chords with you guys. Again, I got to stress that, because there's some people that think, well, why don't you show us how to play? Because I'm not teaching you how to play your guitar in this video. That's why. Figure it out, But you got some people, they just think that they're going to dabble through life and get stuff for free, and all the stuff that they're trying to do, instead of just paying somebody, they think that, they're entitled to just get whatever they want because they simply ask for it. Okay, now I'm trying to find this. I don't know if this guy already deleted it himself, but I still have it in my email, and it says, bro, you need to explain the chords. If you want to share what you know, if you want just to play, it's fine. Like, come on, man. And my response was, bro, go pay for lessons like the rest of us. That's what the rest of us did. And stop this self-entitlement bitching, because I don't want to hear this. I'm not here for you. My world is not centered around you. And it's like, come on, man. I'm about to give you a wake-up call, because I think you need one. You're not paying me to do this. Like I said, out the kindness of my heart, I spend hours a day helping you guys. And I know there's a lot of people on my channel that appreciate that. They send me emails and donations, say, hey, Morris, man, thank you. I get it. Maybe the other idiots don't, but I get it, You're sharing some knowledge with us, and I appreciate it. You're not charging us, But, it's people like this that just sours it for you, because it's like, dude, I'm not here for you. You're not paying me, so why do you think I got to do this for you? Don't know you, don't like you, But, like I said, I think he already deleted that comment. Yeah, because I don't see it here now. Yeah, he deleted it. Yeah, he deleted it. But every now and then I have to post videos like this, because this is not about ranting. This is about putting people right, because there's some people that ain't right. And if you don't say nothing to them, they think that it's okay. I don't take any enjoyment doing these types of videos, but sometimes it's necessary, because if I don't, people just think it's okay. Because there are some people, and everybody's different how they maintain their channel. There's some people that they just leave their garbage comments down, and they don't touch it, they don't respond. Because the majority of the comments you guys leave me, I'll say about 98% of them, I respond to you. If there's a question you have, or just thanking me for the video, I respond by saying, hey, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. There's some people that they elect to not comment at all. And again, that's their prerogative. But sometimes that could be a deadly thing, and I tell you why. And sometimes you see this before you even confirm it. And I give you a good example. And I'm not naming names as far as this particular channel. It's one of my favorite channels. This guy's extremely knowledgeable on keyboards and retro instruments like drum machines and old analog synthesizers. In one of the videos, he was in the studio, and his daughter was assisting him. Young, beautiful young woman. And I knew before I even read the comments, I'm like, there's going to be some knucklehead that's going to make a comment about his daughter. And I read down there, sure enough, there were several of them, blah, 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 she's so fine, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, that's really why it's not really sometimes a good idea to put your kids or significant other on videos, because you got trolls that's going to make some very disrespectful comments, and you got to kind of put them in their place, But Again, this channel here, I don't allow that. You know, you leave something nasty or out of the box, it gets removed immediately and you get blocked. You know, take that nonsense to another yard, because here we don't tolerate that. We grown ass people and we're going to act like grown ass people here. We're not going to be disrespectful to other people that leave comments and this is their opinion, and because you don't like their opinion, you want to go on a tirade. You know, we all have our entitlement or entitled to our opinion, whether I agree with your opinion or not. And provided it's not disrespectful or out of the pocket, I'll leave it, you know, because that's your opinion. But when you think that you can come here and complain about something you're not paying for, get the fuck out of here. You know, just that simple. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm going to end it with that. Till next time, take care and thanks for watching.